The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. We've got Antetokounmpo. Zion Williamson is out there at Marlin. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Curry in at the point. And for Boston, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Here's Brown, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's White. Off target with his 3. And San Francisco with possession. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Tatum. About 1 minute into the first quarter. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Pass to Tatum. And here's Porzingis, covered by Giannis. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Curry deciding where to go with it. Deep 2 from Williamson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Boston needs to get off his shot. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Brown.
And I love Holiday's shot selection. Fantastic at realizing when he should shoot off the catch.
Curry kicks to Marley. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one, good.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Holiday against Curry. On the wing, Mitchell. San Francisco passing it around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
This is his first free throw of the game. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. San Francisco also changing it up. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Kevin Durant subbed in for Marley.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Pritchard. Brown feeling out a bit from past the arc. They get it back.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Boston trails by 4. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Curry outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 7 points.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on and get down for your Breakers next room.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Breakers next crew.
On defense, San Francisco. Horford with the screen on Durant. Brown kicks to Horford. Will it go? And it's good on the way up.
And it's the long arms and broad shoulders that make Horford such a tough matchup inside. Teams try to get physical with him, but he's usually up to the challenge.
Here's Williamson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williamson's got his second basket.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Up top, Brown. Guarded by KD. San Francisco leading by 7. Williamson in the post. Can't hit from in close. Here's Pritchard, covered by Mitchell. And here is Brown. Fires from way outside. Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's San Francisco up 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about San Francisco so far in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Zion Williamson is out there with Scola. Then there's Barbosa. Then it's Durant. And it's Exum in at shooting guard. Here's Pritchard. Still yet to score. Pass to Springer. Williamson against Tatum. Here's Springer. Shot clock at 6. Back to Tatum. Over Williamson. Tatum's shot is off. San Francisco leading by 4. Here's Barbosa. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Barbosa's got his first points of the game.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Tatum at the elbow. Over Williamson. Tatum's shot is off.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Just a terror in transition. Zion's understanding for how to exploit these situations is one of his greatest strengths.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Oh, yeah. Let's see it. Nice try. It's all good.
Marley's checked in for Luis Scola.
Let's hear it for him. Checking in for the away team, number 9, Dan Marley.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Springer the pass to Pritchard. Horford against Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Hauser. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Exum. And it's Exum with the ball who will bring it up for San Francisco. And finished off by Exum.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score. From downtown, Zion Williamson grabs the miss. San Francisco leading by 10. So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game. Sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
Now here's Durant. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Changes here for San Francisco. Luis Scola. He's checked in for Williamson. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Dante Exum. And it's Stephen Curry in for Leandro Barbosa. Here's White. Hasn't made one yet. Brown outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
that one on Marley. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
That free throw good from Brown.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. White against Mitchell. Curry outside. The rebound by the Celtics. On the wing, Holiday. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And San Francisco with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. KD dishes to Mitchell. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And San Francisco leads by 15.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Outside Holiday. And here's Tatum for three. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Marley kicks to Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. White the pass to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Here's Durant. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston trails by 10. Outside, White. Going inside, and White slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Boston making a switch here. Richards checked in. Antetokounmpo's checked in for San Francisco. Williamson comes in for Kevin Durant. 34 seconds left to play here in the half. White finds Porzingis. Pass to Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Williamson. And it's Brown missing. Curry against Holiday. Marley passes to Curry. Now Williamson. With 2 seconds left. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And it's San Francisco with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. Their measurement of the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
San Francisco leading by 10. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's Brown, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Pass to Porzingis, fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for San Francisco. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Bucket is good.
There isn't a shot Steph Curry doesn't have a feel for. Floaters, runners, whatever. The tougher, the better.
On the wing, Brown. Outside, Tatum launches it. The 3 from Tatum.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Curry passes to Giannis. And here's Marley. Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
White dishes to Holiday. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. San Francisco leading by 13. Curry with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Curry crashes inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Curry against Holiday. Pass to White. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Tatum's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Curry finds Williamson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That 3 off the mark. So it's Boston now, down by 15. The kick out to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys.
Is your punch squad.
He's checked in for White. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for San Francisco. Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. And here's Tatum for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here is Holiday after the miss from Stephen Curry. Holiday, the pass to Brown. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. San Francisco leading by 11. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And just using that length to his full advantage, Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Some changes for Boston. Tillman comes in for Porzingis, and it's Horford in for Jason Tatum. He makes one of two that time.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Springer's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 44. Jaden Springer.
1:04 left in the third quarter. Horford with the screen on Mitchell. Back to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Well-timed play there, and that's Horford at his finest. Smooth roll, aggressive finish.
Outside Durant. Kick out to Giannis. Throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Pritchard, still without a basket. Left side, Horford. Pass to Tillman. On the wing, Brown. Lock at 6. Over Marley. Brown, no good. San Francisco leading by 15. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Curry. The three. A shot by Pritchard, no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for San Francisco. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got Barbosa, Scola out there with Durant. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Marley in at the small forward. Now here's Tatum. Over Durant. Scola with the rebound. Scola's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here is Barbosa. Defense right on him. And easy 2 points on the layup. Barbosa's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for San Francisco. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Over Durant. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
San Francisco leading by 15. Here's Mitchell. Count it.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And it's the Celtics ball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell passes to KD. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Durant is able to score against physical defenders.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for San Francisco.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
That free throw good from Durant. Boston trails by 20. Now White. At the elbow, it's Brown. Outside, Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Marley kicks to Curry. Durant in the corner. Pass to Marley. KD on the wing. He's covered by Brown. San Francisco again missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Looking to end his course. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
And here's Marley outside. San Francisco again missing. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. It's up a 3. And it's White missing. San Francisco leading by 18. Screen on Tatum. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Right, lethal when you allow him to gain some momentum.
Here's Boston now. Now a timeout called by Boston. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. .156 left to play here in the fourth. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Misses the 3.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And Fox gets it to go.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Holiday attacking, and he makes good on the layup. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Barbosa passes to Williamson. Another shot, and it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Now here is Holiday. Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the basket by Tatum.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Williamson. And oh, he rips it. Jams it right over Porzingis. Wow.
Inspired
tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Austin with the ball. San Francisco making their last shot. Here's Tatum and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fox finds Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, White. It's Brown on the wing. No good from outside. And San Francisco with possession. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
White against Barbosa. White looking around. And so it's San Francisco winning this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, we present the player of the game, Stephen Curry.
She from Dilla, throw that in the mirror, then revere. Send my love to the joint, can't forget Canal Point. CP, doing city, poke kind and get with me. LP, Franklin Park, Harlandale, Liberia, Danny Beach, Carvin Ranch, recipe, the YG, Zone 10, represent, young in the 10, new era, what to do, don't be scared, rep a crew, Lincoln Park, let me see, 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 all my in the state, everybody gon' fizz. Overlock a third out, homestead. In a post being projects in Ferrari, me and Fred. Made a post about me 4 months. He was little Van, where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Alapata, where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Let me see, 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 let me see.
We work to work, you late to work, I holla and they send it. You know my rap was colder than Chicago in December. Came up in Echo with her mama was her daddy. And when I'm in the Midwest, she say holla at your family. My dog paid me that taste like candy. My dog out laying them law, he ain't breaking none laws out. Southside still in the car, still in the car, still not the car. No, start hold up, got a call. Said that I'm a cool cat. Yeah, tell him I'm a top dog. Roll up when I let them outside, but you doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot. I ain't tripping, I don't wanna lose count. Talking my, it was just us. Up drive, hop in my ride, pat me that. On the west side, on the 110, swinging. Let's grill, let's spill, spin a few crumbs, pop smoke, young, no, too much, spaceships, fake boat, Kanye, young, don't stay too long, big truck, big wheel, big rock, them, all hate my doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot. Tell them I'm a cool cat. Dad, tell them I'm a top dog. Rollin' when I let the outside, but you doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot.
Word. Word. Atlanta, man, yo. It's rice and gravy down here, man. Everything is rice and gravy. No, not gravy, gravy. Cause yo, down here, you either going to Rice Street or you going to Grady. Word. Drop top, I'm behind the wheel. No, for real. Count $100 bill. No, for real. On my ops, they just wanna chill. No, for real. If we get caught, we don't squeal. No, for real. Every time I drop a tape, it come with a golden seal. Other acting fake. No, I'm so for real. Other fake, but I'ma let it go for real. The slave, quality moccasins, we rock. Day I went.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Here are the five for Philadelphia. Maxey out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's George. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And for San Francisco, Donovan Mitchell out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. Here's Embiid. And Embiid with the power jam.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, VA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Now here's Curry. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Now here's George. Tight defense on him. Embiid. He gets it in there.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oubre can't hit. And so Curry will bring it up for San Francisco. Pass to Marley. Williamson with a screen on Oubre. Here's Mitchell, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
It's his first trip to the line, and the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Kicks it to George. Three-pointer. Rebound San Francisco. Williamson inside. He's against Martin. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Thompson.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
George outside. From deep. Buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's San Francisco. Here's Curry to the paint. And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 6.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Maxey passes to Martin. Oubre with it. Outside Maxey. For three. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell. San Francisco leading by 3. Thompson, a screen on Maxey. Mitchell's shot is good.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Both teams will make substitutions. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Oubre. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Curry's got the ball here for San Francisco. It's a three-point game. There's the drive. Misses from short range. Curry's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the middle. Martin finds George. Nice move. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. San Francisco leading by 3. Here's Durant. He takes it in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Just a natural-born scorer. Kevin Durant is especially elusive and skilled at converting on the drive.
There's a minute 12 left now in the first quarter. Maxey passes to Drummond. From deep. And it's Maxey missing. San Francisco with the ball. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Oubre. Pass to Thompson. Outside Durant. 4-3. Drops in the 3. Durant's got 5 now.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Nails it from 3. Oubre's got his second basket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Antetokounmpo, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's Maxey. Rebound San Francisco. Mitchell drives in. Here's Thompson. And it's Martin with the rebound. From deep three-point range. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's San Francisco closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for San Francisco.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Kenyon Martin. Jackson out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Martin outside. Pass to Jackson. Let's go with a three. Kevin Durant with a rebound. San Francisco leading by 9. Durant earning those 2 points.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space.
Now Jackson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Dante Exum.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That free throw, no good. You know, you look at Reggie Jackson. Clark, does he define journeyman?
He certainly does. I mean, you can put his name next to that word and a couple of other guys, but he's contributed and been successful pretty much wherever he's been. He's been around a long time, and he's always been productive, and I think he's value added wherever he plays.
Williamson misses. Philadelphia trails by 11. Pass to Gordon. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Exum. There's the block. Williamson against Jackson. Shot from 12. Off the left rim and out. And here's Lowry. Yet to see a basket. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. He got a piece of it. Exum outside. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
Unselfish play there by Zion. Moving the ball to another shooter.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Please give a big round of applause for your hand team.
Big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Martin, he's checked in for Martin. Paul George comes in for Gordon. Oubre, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Maxey in for Lowry. Oubre passes to Martin. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Outside Oubre. 4 on the clock. For 3, George hits a three-pointer. George has got 6 points.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Here's Rivers. Maxey covering. Marley passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your your home team,
And the free throw, no good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's Rivers. Up and in on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's George. It's a 14-point game. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. George has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Mitchell up top. Inside. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter. 1:24 left in the first half. Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey. Martin finds Embiid. Over Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia with another miss. And here's San Francisco. They're on a 12-3 run. Marley passes to Rivers. Off target from three-point range. Philadelphia trails by 16. Up top, Oubre. George for 3. Philadelphia with another miss. George has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Rivers. And the 3 off target. 34 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Maxey passes to Martin. Oubre on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to George. Puts it up from the high post. And that one's good. George has got 8 points.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's San Francisco with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back to the game after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Mitchell. Tristan Thompson is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Stephen Curry. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple. Curry's got his second basket.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Joel Embiid is out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Paul George. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Embiid. Thompson with the block. They recover it. Screen by Embiid. George's shot is off. And Curry's got the ball here for San Francisco. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Picked by Williamson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
you got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
San Francisco shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
And so Curry nails both of them. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell him simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Oubre gets it to go. San Francisco leading by 19. Curry with it. He has 7. Thompson a screen on George. Oubre against Mitchell. Oh, got a piece of it. Oubre on the wing. Check by Mitchell. Pass to George. Here's the 3. The shot won't fall. And here's San Francisco. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
George feels it out a bit. To the inside. Here's Oubre. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Mitchell. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the away team, Kelly Oubre Jr. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Gordon, he's checked in for Philadelphia. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. Here's Mitchell. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Martin outside. Back to Maxey. Rebound San Francisco. Here's Williamson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Maxey passes to Martin. Down low. Here's Embiid. Banked it in off the glass. He has 6.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Curry against Maxey. Yep, that one's good.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Here's Martin. No good on the triple. San Francisco leading by 23. Pass to Mitchell. Yep, that one goes.
They're such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Both teams making some changes here.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
Now Philadelphia with it. Outside Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Back to Maxey. Drummond to screen on Curry. Maxey, that's good.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
Screen by Durant. Curry with it. Checked by Gordon. Rebound by Philadelphia. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Jackson, pass to Maxey. Off the mark there with a three. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for San Francisco. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Inside, Gordon is at a disadvantage, but he's tough and he's physical. I mean, he's able to play through contact on that shot.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Barbosa passes to Durant. Good. Durant's got 13.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
1 second left. That shot, no good. And so it's San Francisco with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Lowry outside. Pass to Martin. Now here's Gordon. Jackson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. San Francisco leading by 23. And for the 76ers, they've got Joel Embiid. Eric Gordon is out there with Kenyon Martin. Then it's Jackson, and it's Lowry in at the point.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Gordon outside. Pass to Embiid. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside Mitchell. Tries a 10-footer. Scola. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Scola has gotten his first points in this one.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Mitchell against Jackson. Into the lane. It's hauled in by Marley. Marley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Durant, the pass to Scola. Here's Marley. Pass to Mitchell. Off with the layup. Gordon against Durant. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Lowry outside. Jackson on the wing. Durant against Martin. It's stolen. To the middle. And that one's good. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. Mitchell against Jackson. Lowry with a screen on Mitchell. Jackson for three. Counted from distance.
So assertive at the arc. Jackson will not hesitate to take the shot.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
They get the rebound. Durant, nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Jackson, the pass to Gordon. Jackson on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Shoots. Jackson can't get it to go. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Now Philadelphia with it. Lowry right side. Jackson finds Lowry. And here's Gordon from the arc. And it's Barbosa with a rebound. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Jackson outside. Embiid a screen on Mitchell. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And so Durant will bring it up for San Francisco. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Count it.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Embiid inside.
You know, the blend of size and skill makes Embiid so hard to defend, and as a result, most of the time he draws fouls.
Shooting for the away team, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. It's both from the stripe. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Outside Maxey. And so San Francisco takes the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Conversations in the way. I put in the work to put them away. I don't care about the fame. I'm married to the game. Make them respect the name. In love with the clutch like Dane. Ready for fire and rain. Glory comes after pain. It's only me at the gym. I feel like the janitor. It's only me in the stool. I feel like the janitor. When all the lights are dim, I'm like the janitor. For all the work I do, I'm like the janitor. Janitor time. Janitor time. Janitor time. Janitor time. Janitor time.